Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. We're glad to have you back. We're glad to sense your spirit. We're glad that all is well with you, or at least we hope all is well with you today. We're back with another metaphysical, esoteric, universal law lesson for you today. As we raise our consciousness, as we move into a new level of consciousness, into a new dimension, as we bring down the old matrix system, bring down the old program, and we wake up to our true power. The things that they have been trying to hide and keep secret all of these years, now is the time. Either you go with us, or you stay in the state of this program. You must raise your consciousness. You must become spiritual. You must connect to source, God, universe, the all, the love vibration. Connect. Raise your frequency and become conscious. This is what it's all about. They have been keeping you blinded by religion and fear. Organized religion, fear in the media, misdirection, misinformation, half information, fragmented information. But you are a source being, and you are starting to put two and two together. You are starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together. You are starting to understand that everything you've been taught, everything you've heard, has been fragmented truth. In other words, truth mixed in with lies. You're beginning to understand that you haven't gotten the whole truth. You haven't gotten the truth, the whole truth. You've gotten fragmented truth. But truth is like a puzzle. It comes to you in fragments. And you must put the pieces together. And how you do that is the pieces that you resonate with, you put them together. And after so long, the picture comes into view. You begin to recognize and realize what the picture is. That is the whole reason for a puzzle. If you've ever put a puzzle together, it's all fragmented. You don't even know what it is unless you have a picture on a box or something. But you have no idea what it is until you begin to put the pieces together, one piece at a time. At first it's confusing, at first it's chaos, at first it doesn't look like anything. But as you put the pieces together, the picture comes into view. This is the same thing with truth. As you learn different pieces of information, you keep the pieces that you resonate with, and you set aside the pieces that you don't. And after so long, the picture comes together. The picture of truth. So with that in the atmosphere, I want to go on with the lesson today. I want to talk to you again about balance. I've made several videos about balance. And why do I make so many videos about balance? Because it is so important. I have other things to say too, but Balance and synchronicity are very important. As long as you can recognize balance and synchronicity, you are on your way to a higher consciousness, connecting with source. Staying in the love frequency is so important. The more I walk this walk of consciousness, the more I realize that the hedge around you, the force field around you is love. Love in the heart. It is love in the heart that protects you against the lies. It protects you against the spiritual attacks. It protects you against all the things that are trying to bring you down. It is love in the heart that protects you. You must awaken your heart mind. You must think from your heart mind, not your head mind, not your brain. Your brain is a part of this matrix. Your brain is a part of this system. But once you connect your heart to your brain, you begin to think in a whole new way. In other words, you become conscious. You must connect your heart. You see, we have been disconnected from our heart. This is why the world is the way it is. This is why things are the way they are. We are thinking with our brain, but we're not thinking with our heart. You must think with your heart. Your heart is a brain. Your heart is a brain in and of itself. Your heart thinks. Your heart feels. Your heart sees truth. Your heart recognizes truth. The heart must be awakened. Stop just using your brain and start using your heart. You do this by getting in a high frequency. That is where God is. That is where source is. That's where truth is. The all that is mental. The mental part is the mental part in your brain. This isn't getting too deep for you, is it? I hope not. But a subject that I want to talk about today, I said I want to talk about a little thing called balance. I'm going to make a quote, then I'm going to elaborate. You see, nothing can be everything, and everything can be nothing. Nothing can be everything, and everything can be nothing. You see, there is no such thing as nothing, and there is no such thing as everything. But it all fits in the middle. If you learn to fit in the middle, you have learned a great lesson in life. For example, work. If you do nothing, you will get nowhere. You will achieve nothing. You will be nothing. You will understand nothing if you do nothing. But you also must understand that you cannot do everything. If you do everything, you will become overwhelmed. You will become confused. And nothing will get done because you're trying to do everything. You ever see someone trying to clean a house and they're trying to do everything and they get overwhelmed, so they just stop and do nothing? If only they had did a little at a time, they would have gotten a lot more accomplished. Same thing with your consciousness. If you do nothing about your consciousness, you will remain in this system, in this matrix, in this way of thinking if you do nothing. But if you try to do everything, you will become confused and frustrated, trying to learn all this truth. You see, truth is fragmented. Like I said earlier, truth is fragmented. You must put the pieces together that you resonate with. Truth comes to you in fragments. There's a little truth over here and a little truth over there. There's no complete truth with one person. No one person has all the truth. But each person has a fragment of truth. And it's up to you to put the fragments together. But you must stay in the love frequency. So when I say everything is nothing and nothing is everything, I mean nothing can be everything and everything can be nothing. I'm telling you not to do anything, and I'm telling you also not to do everything. But take things as they come, learn things as they come. Think about things as they come to you. Don't do nothing and don't do everything. Stay in the middle. And you will be on your path as long as you're in the frequency of love. As long as you, the number one thing, the number one lesson I have learned in life is love in the heart. It connects you to your spirit, guys. It connects you to source. It makes you think right. It makes you feel right. It makes you do right. It's the love in the heart. I didn't say weakness in the heart. I didn't say timidness. I didn't say being overly nice. I didn't say be all that. I just said there's a knowing in you. There's a voice in you that lets you know if you have love in the heart. You see, if you get anything other than love in the heart, it can destroy you. If you get hate in the heart, if you get arrogance in the heart, if you get pride in the heart, if you get ego in the heart, if you get anger in the heart, if you get resentment in the heart, it's like taking poison. The only thing that keeps you alive in the spirit, the only thing that disconnects you from the system in the matrix, there are two types of matrix. There is the good matrix, and there's this matrix that we are in now. The one thing that connects you from this system, that disconnects you from this system, is love in the heart. The one thing that raises your consciousness is love in the heart. The one thing that keeps you on your path is love in the heart. This is the one thing that Source, God, has given me. Out of all the truth I've ever learned, this is the one truth that is beyond all truths. The love in the heart. And you will know if you got love in the heart or if you don't. Love in the heart helps you forgive. Love in the heart helps you think right. Love in the heart. This is not a new concept. This is an old concept that's being relearned. You must keep love in your heart. Keep a balance. Keep a high frequency. You see, God is the love of frequency. And you must line up and get in that frequency. This is what the Christ was telling us. He didn't want you to walk around worshiping Him and putting Him up on. He even told you that. He's trying to get you to raise your consciousness. This is what He was trying to teach you. He didn't come to be worshipped. He came to get you to raise your consciousness. And they got you saying Christian instead of conscious. Instead of saying I am a Christian, say I am conscious. You see, they replaced the word conscious with the word Christian. When really you should be conscious. This is what the Christ taught. This is the true salvation. Is raising your consciousness and getting in the love frequency, which is where God is. This is the true salvation. You see, when they destroyed all the secret knowledges, they really didn't destroy it. They just destroyed, when they destroyed the library in Alexandria, and they burnt it. They took all the knowledge out and burned the building. Why would they destroy that knowledge? They took it for themselves and they burned the building. And so they're using it in secret. There's so much knowledge out there. And this is why it comes to you in fragments. There is another place to gain truth, and that is in the Akash, the atmosphere, the ancestral knowledge that has been reverberated into the atmosphere. You must tap into that. As I tap into it, as others tap into it, we bring truth together in fragments. And as we put it together, as we put the puzzle together, the picture becomes clear. We must raise our consciousness and have love in the heart. This is the biggest lesson I have learned. Love in the heart is what builds a hedge around you. It's what keeps the force field around you. This is why when they look at you, they can see it. They understand it better than you do. Who are they? The ones in the lower consciousness realm. They look at you and they see you. They don't just see you, they see you. So you must see yourself. And so they work hard to get the love out of your heart. They work hard to put other things in your heart. The system is trying to put other things other than love. If it can replace the love in your heart with anger, resentment, fear, hatred, if it can replace that, then it's got you. It will absorb you and make you one of it. You will become part of the system that is trying to survive. It's trying to live. It's trying to keep going. But the system has to shift. As the consciousness of many people, as the light in many people comes on, their consciousness will rise. And a new system is starting to be implemented. If they try to go to 5G and they try to do transhumanism, it's all about them trying to keep their system online. Because they know the consciousness is rising. And so they're trying to counteract this with technology. But technology cannot beat spirituality. It's a war between technology and spirituality. It's a war between low frequency and high frequency. It's a war between truth and untruth. You must stay in love, the love of the heart. You must keep love in the heart. It is your force field. I'm not going to hold y'all long today. What are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? You see, if you're holding on to any type of negativity, hatred, anger, jealousy, ego, these things keep you from having love in the heart. I say let go of your anger. Let go of your jealousy. Let go of the ego. You see, you remember that commercial where they used to say, let go my ego, let go my ego? You see, there's symbolism in a lot of this stuff. If you remember the commercial where the guy says, "Let go my ego," what he's really saying is, let go your ego. Let go of your ego. Let go of all of those negative things that keep love out of your heart. Let go of pain. Let go of resentment. Let go of jealousy. You see, the world is constantly trying to get you in jealousy. You see other people with nice cars and nice houses, and they have intact families, and they're doing good, and you know, the wife loves the husband, and the husband loves the wife, and you're seeing all of this, and you're tempted to get jealous. You're seeing everybody doing better than you. It's a trick to get you out of the love frequency and into jealousy. Anything that takes you out of the love frequency is a trick to lead you away from truth. But if you stay in the love frequency, which is where God is, which is where Source is, you stay in the truth. The same thing with fear. You notice mainstream religion mixes fear with a lot of other stuff. Let go of fear. The only thing you should hold on to is the love in the heart. Let go of all negativity. You see, love is the #1 law in the universe. All laws, all universal law hinges on this. You can learn all the universal laws you want. You can learn all the esoteric knowledge you want. But if you don't have love in the heart, what good is it? If you don't have love for Source, if you don't connect to Source, what good is it? Love is the #1 law of the universe. Once you understand this, everything falls into place. So what do I mean when I say love in the heart? Love in the heart doesn't mean you walking around being all giddy and laughy and happy and joy and walk around all being nice and kind to everybody and all of this. That's not love in the heart. Love in the heart is absence of negativity in the heart. You must take the negativity out of your heart, and the love in the heart will automatically replace it. Doesn't mean you got to go around smiling in everybody's face and being all happy and giddy and all this other stuff. That's not love in the heart. That's an act. Love in the heart is a knowing. It's a sense. It's a feeling. It's something that can't be explained, but you know when it's there and you know when it's not. Love in the heart. You must grab hold to love in the heart and never let it go. Love is humility. Love is not puffed up. Love does not vaunt itself. Love doesn't seek its own. Love isn't trying to be popular. Love doesn't try to be liked. Love isn't trying to have more than everybody else. Love isn't self-seeking. Love in the heart is also a thought. It is also the way you think. It also changes your thinking. It changes the entire construction of your mind. Can't you see how love in the heart is so important? You must have love in the heart. I'm only going to make 2 or 3 more points. Then I'm going to let you have your day back. You see, having love in the heart doesn't cost you anything. We live in a world monetary system. The money in the governments, the money that you see has no backing. It has no gold backing. They needed oil to back it because they have no gold. This is why they fought these wars. They needed an oil backing because there was no gold backing. All money is numbers in a computer. Numbers that they type in a computer. If you owe money, it's just money. It's just numbers that they typed in a computer and attached your name to it and said you owe this. So you become a slave to that number. When you go get a loan at the bank, there's no backing for that money. It's just numbers they typed in a computer and attached your name to it. When they say you owe the IRS or whatever, you don't really owe them. It's just numbers that they typed in a computer and said you owe this, and you become a slave to that number. Oh, this is truth. This is not coming from me. This is coming from the love in the heart, which is connected to source. Once you get love in your heart and connect to source, you'll find yourself knowing things and saying things that you wouldn't otherwise know or say. This is why you must keep love in the heart. You see, as they try to keep this world in a low vibration, I have so many other things to say, but I feel I better not say it right now. I have other truths that's been put in my heart, but I better not say it right now. Remember, truth is fragmented. When the time comes, it will get said. Decisions. Love in the heart connects you to the spirit realm. And there are good people, there are good entities, that are waiting for you to consult them. And see, what somebody said, well, what if I open up to the wrong thing? If you go into the spirit realm and connect to your spirit guides with love in your heart, you will attract love beings. It's all about intent. What do you intend? I go into and I talk to my spirit guides, and they are connected to source too, and we work together on each side of the veil. They're working on that side of the veil, and I'm working on this side of the veil, and we're trying to bring the new system in, a system of love, a system that is connected to source. Christ tried to do it. Many other leaders tried to do it, but then they flipped their message around and they twisted their message into something else and turned it into a mainstream religion instead of seeing the truth. But people are starting to see the truth for what it is. You see, great people are just ordinary people with extraordinary amounts of determination. If you're going to walk this walk, if you're going to walk the walk of being an awakened one, you got to be determined. You got to be determined to press and push and not be afraid. Yes, you have a task. Yes, you've been given something to do. As your spirit guides work for you, whatever you need in this life, there are specialists in the spirit realm that know your situation, and they know the answers, and they know which way to go, and they will speak to you, they will guide you, they will show you numbers to let you know that they are with you. They will show you triple 1111 444 333. They will show you the numbers to let you know. Anytime you see a number 3, if you see a number 3 times in a row, like 333 444 555, if you see these numbers in a row like that, 222, 111, or 1111, concentrate on what you're thinking. Concentrate on what you hear next, or concentrate on what you just heard. That was a message, and they send you those triple numbers to let you know that something important just came your way. To pay attention. Oh, but this is too esoteric for most of you. Maybe all of you. But if just one understands, it's worth it all. If just one gets the picture, it's worth it all. You have a task more important, could be more important than mine. We all have a task. It's not one is more important than the other. It's just that we all have our own task. We have our own gifts. And we must walk this path, this straight and narrow path of consciousness. And yes, it may take sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice being on the in crowd. You're going to have to sacrifice everybody liking you. You're going to have to sacrifice all these friends and all these people. They're just people. You must raise your consciousness and connect to source and do your job on this earth. Do what you were sent here to do. Get on with your calling and quit procrastinating. You must do what you were sent here to do. Well, I'm going to make maybe one more point. Then I'm going to let you have your day back. You see, many of us are wondering how it all is going to end. Many of us are wondering what's it coming to? When is this thing going to come to a head? And what's going to happen when it comes to a head? I'll tell you what I believe is going to happen. There's going to be a great transitioning. Some call it the event. When the consciousness of this reality shifts and the old system is brought offline and the new system is ushered in. A new system of love, a new system of connection to source, to God. You've dreamed about it. I've dreamed about it. And see, you are special souls. You were sent into this. You are soldiers. You are foot soldiers to bring truth and raise the consciousness and the vibration of this reality. This is your job in the universe. This is what you do. You travel through the universe and change consciousness and bring it back to source. This is you. You are a soldier in the universe. You raise the consciousness of the universe. You have so much love and light in you, but you can't see it when you're trapped in this body. I say, see the love and the light within you. And once you see it, something inside of you will awaken. But as long as you can't see it, you will feel trapped. The only way to release from the trap is to see the love and the light in you, and to see that you are a source being connected to source that has come from source, the true love vibration. You must put down all of your traditions and seek truth. Well, this is my video for today. I thank you for joining me today. I hope you got something out of this today. I sure did. And remember, love in the heart. Remember, nothing can be everything, and everything can be nothing. Don't do nothing, and don't try to do everything. Just put the fragments together. Connect the source. Begin to open up to your spirit guides. Go into it with the intent of love, and you will draw the right ones to you. It's all about your intent. Well, thank you for joining me today. This is Jerome Strickland. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all next time.